Sell the Switch. Get rid of that crappy
PlayStation.
PS5. Get rid of that.
Oh
Go
man.
get you. Go get hopped on the new hotness.
Yeah, new
Get the
hotness.
new
That's
hot.
what it said.
Hey, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lamar, and of course, our beautiful, great host, Cross Gaming.
Oh, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. Yeah, cross gaming here. How y'all doing? How y'all
We
doing?
have a pretty good show for you guys today. Today, we're going to be answering the questions of what console or gaming device should you get 2024 or even into 2025? Plus, what the hell is going on with Xbox?
Right.
And Black WuKong. Anyway, so let's start the show. But let's just kind of make this a little personal for everybody. What games have you been playing lately?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm glad you asked. Nah.
Yes, you.
I've been kind of dabbling in some of the retro games. I've been jumping back on the PlayStation 2, playing SSX Tricky, SSX 3.
Okay.
Man. Yeah. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, and then I've been playing some PS5 games. Well, it's not a PS5 game; it's a PS4 game. Midnight Fight Express. I jumped back on that. Kind of plays like Batman, but it's isometric or asymmetric.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I said that right. I'm playing that. I went back and played Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 4.
Okay.
I still haven't gotten my hands on WuKong. I'm not sure about it. I don't know. It looks a little too difficult for me. I'm not trying to get good.
Yeah.
But I mean, same with you. What you been jumping into?
So I've been, I guess you could say, like kind of benchmarking and playing. I've jumped in, same thing with you, Devil May Cry 5. I think the only reason why I've played that game is because that was the only one I beat.
Okay.
I've been kind of testing some games out. Kunitsugami, I've been playing the hell out of that game. I've gotten maybe 20 hours in. What else have I been playing? I've been playing not Mafia 3, but I've been back on Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been testing that game out on the Rog Ally Z1 Extreme Edition, just to see where the frames kind of go up and down. Beat that game, thinking of beating it on the Rog Ally. That experience of taking it with you on the road, can't get enough of that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned Mafia. They coming out with another Mafia too. I forgot. I think it's One Country or something like that. I don't know. It looks good though.
It's I think the game caption was like Old Country, so it's like
back something in Italy. Like that. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks cool.
Hopefully it's good. I think I liked 1 and 3. I thought 2 was kind of weak. Out of I think 2 is the weakest one. Maybe I'll have to re-explore that world and kind of see. You know what? I think it's because I powered through that game. And I didn't give anything a chance. Like just the little exploration you could do. I think I was just, let me just get the story over with.
Yeah.
Because I beat the third one first. Played the first one, the definitive edition, because the original was hard as hell.
Damn.
And beat 2 as the last one.
So so like what have you been playing, like as far as like systems? What you think people should get into? Because I'm sticking to PS5.
You sticking to the PlayStation?
And I got a Switch too. I have a Switch.
Yeah.
Speaking of Switches, I got all 3 of the Bayonettas too. I need to jump back on those, but that's what I've been playing: the Switch and the and the PS5 and the PS2. Yeah.
Okay.
And I still play that that controller game thing I got with the
the X2, I think it's called.
Yeah, the
right?
X2. Yeah, I dilly dally. You know what I mean? But I heard that we're supposed to be getting a Switch 2 maybe next year, or they're talking about it, or supposed to be something. I guess like
An announcement.
the Nintendo Direct or something like that supposed to be coming out soon. So I'm looking forward to that. See what they're gonna change or what more they can do with this piece of technology here, or this piece of hardware.
Everyone's rumor is that it should be as powerful as a PlayStation 4 now. That's the rumor, though. That's what everyone's hoping.
They stepping up. To get if you can look like a PS5 on the go, then shit, you got something to deal with. Shit.
Yeah. So I guess we both would agree it might be too late to get a Nintendo Switch then.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get it. If you find one on sale,
the second one's coming,
maybe the OLED or something.
Right.
Because I still got the old one.
The first version 1,
where it came with the blue and the red control Joy-Cons.
Right.
So I still ain't upgraded, so my screen is still small. I didn't get that extended screen like the OLED.
Yeah. That's V1. That's you didn't even get the Ethernet adapter.
No, I had to go buy. You know what? I had to go buy that from Best Buy. It's a white one. Yeah, that's what I had to go do. You know what? I hope. I don't know anything about the new Switch, but I hope that they install the Ethernet port piece or something into the thing. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't be going out buying.
They did that for version 2. Like the one that came out. I want to say like a year later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they put a port for that now.
All right, I'm late. That's cool. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, you still got the original, so it's like
yeah.
You good at all of it.
I didn't do my due diligence. It's all right. I didn't do my due diligence. Yep.
But to answer the question, what game to get 2024? I think it has a lot of variables. What exactly are you looking for? What exactly would you want? Because even though we both kind of agree that buying a Switch would be the worst thing to do, if the Switch 2 is coming soon, I probably would. My number one thing probably would be a Nintendo Switch, just because of the many form factors to it. If you're someone who's looking for all of the exclusives, Nintendo almost has a game for almost every category. And I'll tell you, Mario literally kind of touches almost anything you want to play. Adventure, racing, puzzles. It's party games. It's like Mario kind of touches a lot of that thing. But if you not only want solid gaming, the Switch will allow you to take it with you. So you have that option of hooking it up to your television. You have that option of going on the go, which was a real big groundbreaking phenomenal, that helped kind of start the transcend of what we see today with a lot of these gaming handhelds.
Yeah.
But what would you recommend?
I recommend not getting an Xbox.
We got a Sony PlayStation fanboy.
I mean, I wouldn't say that because I used to rock with the Xbox back in the day, 360, Xbox, the original Xbox.
Right.
I think I stopped at the Xbox 360. I played the Xbox One or the Series S. I went to the stores and played those, where you can test them out.
The demos.
I never bought them. I was supposed to buy it because I wanted to play Killer Instinct and stuff, but I never got around to it. And the reason why I say I probably wouldn't buy an Xbox because I mean everybody know that they, Microsoft is kind of giving away their exclusives, and
Very true.
they're turning into what Sega Genesis did, or the Sega Dreamcast, or just
Right.
Sega as a whole. They kind of just made themselves a third party, so
Right.
it looked like Xbox is probably leaning into that
somewhere into that.
They so I mean, who knows? It might be a better thing for them. They can kind of focus on other stuff if they, because I think that was at the Xbox One. I remember on one of their, maybe look at their old videos that they did when they was introducing the Xbox One. They kept talking about TV a lot.
Yeah,
if
that was
you
Xbox
look
One.
at the, it's like they like it's kind of like they kind of lost the gaming passion. They were out of touch with gaming. Like it was like they kind of got to a point where they just was like it seemed like they didn't care about gaming. I don't know. I don't know, but
that's true.
They might need to just do that, and they might make more money that way. They, if they start just giving out the games, sell it to whoever wants to buy them. And it's crazy because they had just got Bethesda. Was it a few years ago? Was it Bethesda?
Bethesda, and they just acquired Activision.
It was like they bought Doom, but pretty much Doom, Wolfenstein, all them, companies or the people that make the game, and now they they're gonna ship them off. it's like damn, like. But I mean, hey, it might be a better deal for them. Maybe they can focus on TV.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, if they make Call of Duty a Xbox exclusive, that's a lot of people not getting a PlayStation anymore.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people buy PlayStations not for the fact that it's a game only for PlayStation, is because a lot of us just grew up playing it.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend who has all the PlayStations from 1 to 5, and if you ask him what games he play, they're all on the same systems.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of us really buy PlayStation because we started with the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
And now we just won't jump around, which is fine. That's your preference, because I wouldn't tell people don't buy an Xbox unless you buy the Series S. And that's because I'm a Game Pass advocate. I would say get Game Pass. You can play a crap ton of games, including the new releases that's coming out. And you don't have to worry about buying a system that was supposed to be the most powerfulest thing ever. And sometimes it just can't play a game at 60 frames.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But what about, so what would you say? If someone's looking for 4K, because the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox both do 4K, except the Series S. I think it does. I think it could do 4K. But what would be factors that you would look for as far as gaming to decide on a system that you think you would want?
As far as like features?
Yeah.
Well, for one, it'd be the type of games that you are interested in as far as for the system. Because, like, okay, for example, the PlayStation has a lot of Japanese style games. If you're into like JRPGs, Xbox don't have a lot of JRPGs.
It's very small.
So it's like if you're into that sort of thing, and I know Switch kind of has some. They have some JRP, but it's mainly the PlayStation 5 or Sony as a whole.
Yeah.
They'll have those kind of games, and if you're into those, you probably not gonna pick up a Switch or a Xbox.
Right.
As far as like what system has more power or more can handle more things, the Switch can't handle a lot of game. Like for example, Mortal Kombat didn't look good on the Switch versus being on the PlayStation. So you'll probably get a PlayStation if you're trying to get those. But then on the Switch, you can take games to go,
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it with the Portal too, but you got to make sure you got good Wi-Fi when you do it on this PlayStation. But the Switch, you can just take it. You just take it. Oh, I'm out of here,
you
and you
playing
just
the
play your
game, you just
game.
pick it up and just
Yeah.
oh, I'm late.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you know what's crazy though? Well, at least the one I got, because I still got the older model, my battery life is kind of slum.
At
Man.
3 hours.
That battery life is like, it be getting sick. It starts shaking and tweaking after like a couple of hours. But and the Xbox, I haven't played it. I know they at least the latest one that they had.
Right.
You know, when it was available, even when that stuff was going on with the PlayStation, when it was all sold out and they was still having Xbox, and they was cracking jokes on, oh, look, it's still an Xbox in here, but you can't find no PlayStation. So, I know they had some games, they had certain features, but it was never nothing that kind of like, I gotta go get me an Xbox. It was never nothing that attracted me or that made me want to charge a store and ram people to try to get me one, you know.
Right.
Kind of just stuck with the PlayStation, and I got the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm not knocking the Xbox. If you still want to get your Xbox, even in this current state right now, as far as August 2024, go ahead and get you one. I just, right now, I just don't see it after they announce letting go a lot of their properties.
Yeah.
It's kind of like coming to a close, if you will, for it. But maybe they'll make something happen in the future. They'll make something happen where they might get better at shipping out some of their games, because I would still like to play a Fable. I would still like to play another Fable if possible. Make the good and bad choices. And they could have brought some games back. They could have brought. I'm kind of going a little off. I don't know if it's a little off top, but I kind of wish they would have brought like Jade Empire back or something like that.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good game. They could have brought.
There's
some
a lot of stuff
games
with
back.
that though. Was it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening with that game.
Ooh, okay. Well, anyway, I picked up I got my PlayStation, the Switch, and I'm a happy camper.
Okay.
The thing about it is, though, like I said, I'm waiting on Space Marines to come out. I haven't played WuKong. We're gonna talk about WuKong a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty much it.
As a avid, I think I've switched from being a console player to just being strictly handheld. Because I think if you have the funds, go get you a ROG. All PlayStation games are coming to PC. All of Xbox games are on the PC. We just ain't got a lot of Switch games unless you into that emulation. But go get you a computer.
Can you mod stuff then on your ROG thing? So like when you playing Tekken, or if you was to play Tekken or Mortal Kombat, you can put like Dragonfly Jones on Mortal Kombat.
You know what? Maybe, because there's a lot of websites that let you mod things. So.
Yeah, I've been seeing people on Tekken play with like who's the guy playing with? Damn, he's playing with. It was some guy he was live streaming. He was playing with. Damn, I can't remember. It's on the tip of my head. I can't. But he was playing with other characters from the game. I'm like, oh, he got this person on there. But yeah, that's cool though. I always wanted to get those, but just never had the funds. That stuff costs a pretty penny, man. Especially when you really invest into it.
I mean, if you think about it, a PlayStation 5 can get you a Steam Deck. I mean, it's the only thing about the Steam Deck, it's a little weaker in performance, but it's more efficient. But again, if you're someone who's looking for the 4K aspect, the ready to use aspect, and just based off of nostalgia, get you an Xbox, get you a PlayStation. But my number one thing would be get a Switch, or if you have the funding, go get a ROG Ally, because it handles. Oh, I'm sorry. Get a ROG Ally Z1 Extreme or get the X, because they can handle the games that you're gonna want. And like I said, the exclusivity stuff is kind of dying off.
Yeah, just like physical media is on its way out the door.
Yeah.
Digital has been kind of taking over that
Yeah.
aspect of it. But I wanted to get a Steam Deck or one of them little handheld because y'all always get the good stuff. Y'all every time I see something or be a demo or a trailer or something, get it on the wish list of Steam Deck.
Wish it on Steam.
Y'all always getting some kind of demo or some games that I want. I'm like, damn,
I'm
man.
telling you, man.
It take like 20 years for it to come on console. I'm like, damn, and then y'all be like, this game was out like 15 years ago. Like, you late. Like, damn, I'm just now playing this shit. Like, man. I don't know if it's licensing issues or what. Like, you know, they not paying them or what.
Sell the Switch. Get rid of that crappy PS5. Get rid of that.
Oh man.
Go get hot on the new hotness.
Yeah, new hotness. That's what it sounds like. Don't even get that, man.
Look, I'm telling you, you can buy you a dock. You can hook it up to the TV. Hook that control. You know what? I'll give PlayStation one thing that I loved about PlayStation 5. Never in my life did I ever think they had good controllers until now.
Yeah, they good.
That DualSense controller. Oh my goodness, I love that thing.
Yeah, that's a good controller.
That is a really good controller.
That's a good controller. That's what I got one right here. That's a good controller. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good controller. Okay. All right.
Look, I mean, come on, dog.
Ruby Red. Oh, okay.
Come on, dog.
Okay.
What?
Oh,
well, this is the Elite controller, so this don't count. You spend money on this crap. But DualSense controllers, man, when I hooked it up, I modded it so I can play Cyberpunk. I got all the
Xbox. Why Xbox didn't bring that fat controller back? Remember the first? With the black and white button.
Yeah.
Why didn't with the black and white button?
I don't know, because this one feels just as wide as that one to me. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That
controller was excruciating. We got used to it until they brought the smaller ones out.
Yeah. That 360 controller changed it all.
Oh yeah. It did. Yeah, it sure did.
But
yeah,
I think to finish that, I probably would recommend a Switch or a PC handheld.
PC handheld, okay.
Yeah. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
But we kind of dabbled into it, and we're all just like, what the hell is going on with this Xbox stuff? What's happening? Now they just announced Indiana Jones is coming to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Even though they asked that question, you know what? And it's so funny because he did it very slickly. They asked him, is Starfield or Indiana Jones coming to PlayStation? And he said no. But if you break down the conspiracy, if you look at the minute stuff, if you look at every single atom, he was just saying not right now.
Oh, okay. It sounded like a lie to me, goddamn.
He was just saying not right now. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
An exclusive is going to the enemy, I guess.
I think all that's supposed to take place in December 3rd, right?
Yeah.
December 3rd.
Indiana Jones comes out, I think, December 16th.
Wouldn't that be a trip? That game wasn't even that good.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. It don't look good to me.
And it's just not good. It's like, well, what is this? Like, this is what Xbox.
That's why they put it over there.
Get this trash out of here. PlayStation people, get this shit out of here.
That's why they put it over here.
That shit, take it back. Like, yo, that would be crazy if that game is trash. Man.
Yeah. I agree.
Maybe not trash. Maybe be a disappointment. Maybe not trash. Trash might be just dumping it on. But what if it's not as good as they would have hoped?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, then it'll be another Starfield. Because even the, you know what? And I guess that's the whole thing about the internet. Internet got diehard defenders no matter what. I was waiting for Starfield. Starfield was sort of a letdown to me. I do love the game. But overall, Yeah, Starfield was a letdown. And then Indiana Jones don't really look too good to me anyway. And I think it's because it's a first person game. I wasn't really happy about that. But yeah, maybe Xbox might be going third party. If anything, maybe they should make themselves a handheld.
Yeah.
Try to get something to float.
They could have made them a streaming service.
Well, they got cloud gaming. You know, they got cloud gaming. You can play almost anywhere with that. You can grab your phone.
Just do it like that. Oh, see,
Yeah.
I'm not. See, like I said, I didn't do my due diligence.
Get them off the show.
They might be able to focus on one thing or something, or I don't know. They could truly be an Xbox One.
Right.
Truly be one. Shit. But yeah, we'll see what happens though. We got what only time will tell when they release everything. They already gave us Hi-Fi Rush.
Right.
I still ain't got that game. I wanted to try. It was on sale and I missed the sale.
It's fun. It's fun. It's
the action game, so that's all I need to know. As long as I don't play like Dark Souls.
It's a rhythm based.
All them aggressively hard games that want to kick you while you're down, and you know.
Yeah, it's a heavy rhythm based game. Like, yeah, if you miss the mark, you're gonna feel it. The bosses are gonna definitely get you.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful game too. Beautiful game.
Yeah, it looked like Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, kind of like that. Got that cell shaded.
Yep, that's a really good example. How the color palettes are for that game. But moving to your favorite game,
the Record Breaker. And you're talking about the Record Breaker, yeah.
Game of the year.
Yeah. They might as well just give it to him. Just go ahead and give it to him. You know, Elden Ring took one. He's going to give it to this one because it kind of plays like. And then they, you know, I say that because you got one half of people that I've been seeing on social media saying that it doesn't play like a Souls-like, and you got the other half that says it does play like a Souls-like.
Right.
And both of these individuals are these groups of people who have played the game. So I haven't played the game yet. I only been observing. It looks like a Dark Souls style like game. I don't know if it feels like one, but it just looked like it. It looked like it's borrowing or taking it. And people were like, well, no, it's not really a Dark Souls. I was like, I see the elements. I see what they're pulling from and how it's looking and how the bosses are looking as well.
Right.
And it's just another Souls-like game, but is it a good Souls-like game? Obviously, it's been breaking records. You got a lot of people streaming it. Also, I go on social media. Every time I scroll up or down, hey, somebody's struggling or, you know, saying that. Then you got people that claim that they quit the game. You know, you got some of those people that claim that they quit. They show them getting killed on the boss, and all it says in bold letters, "I quit." And I don't know if they actually quit the game because they spent $60 and they just gave up. Yeah, they dropped a 60 ball on it and gave up. But I mean, it looks good. I might give it a try. I might wait till it go on sale or something, man. I'm not in a rush to get it.
Yeah.
Not really. It don't seem like it's my type of game.
Yeah, especially since it's a digital thing.
Yeah, it's only digital. I mean, I try not to be that guy, but you know, and then you got people. They gonna strike me down in the comment section like, yeah, you want to be digital.
They gonna strike me down.
You bet. Yeah, they gonna mug me, yo. Yeah. So I still like to get physical games, but if we going into the realm of digital, then I guess if I want to continue gaming, I'm gonna have to do digital unless somebody's burning games. I don't know if that's even a thing anymore, but
LimeWire need to come back.
Man, it should be faster now.
We got 5G now. Shit.
Bring it back and it still be slow as hell. You know, 2 days. You know, like, God damn, shit's only at 25%. Yeah, man, you gotta wait.
We need that back, homie.
With interest. You Yeah. So I mean, as far as what I saw though, it do looks dope. Dude was fighting a tiger. There was a bear on there. I seen the you fly on them. Oh well, hopefully I'm not spoiling anything, but I saw a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a trailer for that.
Okay, yeah, you flying on them,
on
and
cloud.
then they keep bringing up, yeah, Goku is this person. Now they're correlating that and bringing that.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, a lot of people already knew that,
Yeah, the story was Journey to the West.
Yeah, but they put it up there like it's just such a profound thing. It's like, if you old enough, you know about it. You follow Dragon Ball Z, you know about all that. It's not news, but it's only news because of that game.
Yeah,
And they keep saying Game of the Year. I'm like, it don't look like Game of the Year to me, but that's just to me.
What game do you think should be Game of the Year? I mean, we kind of all the big names kind of been the stinkers, except for Stellar Blade.
Yeah, Stellar Blade. Sandland ain't even a potential. I don't even hear people talk about Sandland. That game came out. I don't hear nobody really talk about it. And I figured people would because it's Akira Toriyama's thing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What else came out this year? Tekken ain't getting it. We already know Tekken.
I don't think a fighting game has ever got
won. Has it? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like
they took out awards, but I don't think it'd be Game of the Year.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't get it because the game coming out, and I feel like since it had to be nerfs being made and there was issues and people rage quitting and stuff like that, without penalty. Yeah. Now they got this thing where if you rage quit, they put up a disconnect thing, like how many times you disconnect, and then they kind of put you in a room with people that disconnect and all that. But they still don't really punish you, like take points from you or hey, but. That's not getting it. And then, Space Marines coming out. But I don't think Space Marines is even going to get nominated.
Yeah,
but it looks dope.
Yeah.
Space Marines 2 look really good.
I think Star Wars might overshadow it. Star Wars comes out, I think, a week prior to Space Marines. Because Space Marines come out September 5th?
Yeah, September 9th, I believe.
September 9th, okay.
Yeah.
And then Star Wars come out August 30th. So
so is it next week? No, is it next week?
Yeah, next week. Next week. I don't know. Oh, that was kind of cool. I don't know what that was. I didn't do that.
You gave me a thumbs up. All right.
That was kind of cool.
But you think Star Wars is gonna overshadow Space Marine?
I'm going to say it will because it's Star Wars and it's very controversial. You got the woman Han Solo, and then you got people who are arguing if she's attractive or not. You got people arguing, should this have been a female protagonist? And then if you look at the Star Wars TV show, The Acolyte, that just recently got canceled for the wokeness that I hate to use now.
Woke. They woke.
That recently got canceled, and there are people who are cheering for it, and there are people who are not cheering for it. So, leading up to this, even though it is a Ubisoft game, I think it will overshadow. And then, it's a Warhammer game. It seems like Warhammer games tend to just have cult following and not like a mass following. So hopefully it gets some playership because it looked good.
I've noticed that they keep saying that this is supposed to be Helldiver's killer. And they so they'll bring that up. They be like, the gameplay looks like this. And a dude smashing somebody with a hammer, and they like, if it looks like this, then it's gonna be better than Helldivers. And I see those little quotes or whatever. So if Helldivers isn't already dead, this would probably put it, the rest of the
nail in the coffin,
corpse in the coffin, and gone and throw them in there. If that's not already deceased. You best believe the Space Marine is gonna finally throw it up in there.
You know what? I'm kind of surprised Helldivers 2 lasted long. Like I get it was fun, but I think like for me, after an hour of playing it straight, it kind of just felt like, all right, I got what they offered. It wasn't like it's not a disappointing game. I won't say it's disappointing, but I don't think that game was like as incredible as people were making it out to be.
Oh,
I've played by myself and I played with people. I played with people who know what they're doing, and I played with people who didn't care what they were doing.
that just was out there.
Yeah, like it truly does have some really good aspects, but like within that week of playing it, I was just like, okay, this is it. That's it. I'm good. I don't know if I can keep doing this day in and day out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Space Marines too, and I think the comparisons come from little aspects of the multiplayer. I don't know if people are comparing it fully because of the games, but I've seen trailer of Space Marines, and I did see some aspects of some little creatures that they were fighting that looked similar to what Helldivers had, and I'm like, okay, I can see some type of correlation with this and why people are saying it. Um, Same thing with Black Myth WuKong. I see some similarities from the Souls and from games like Dark Devil May Cry. If because Devil May Cry had that fast pace, which WuKong has, and it shows a lot of that stamina bar, which is kind of crazy. I think they'll have that in there.
Yeah, the stamina bar thing. It bothers me a little bit because I just feel like pick one. Just if you're gonna have me not do attacks or you're gonna have me not, I'd rather it just be rolls. Like if I'm rolling out the way, just have the stamina bar go away. But you having it where I roll and I attack, like that's kind of like that kind of burns. But I'm pretty sure they probably got something. She probably got some kind of like ability that kind of helps the stamina, or maybe your stamina bar can be extended. Stuff like that. But I still feel like it's kind of like, why put that in there, But whatever. Whatever. You're gonna have me not roll or roll and do it and take it away, take the stand away, but not when I swing at a weapon too. I don't know. Whatever.
But I do want to ask just one thing, and I didn't even say this would be a topic, but did you see Borderlands 4, the trailer for it?
Yeah, I've seen that. I don't know. Is it is it is it is it is that gonna do well because of the movie being bad?
After the movie,
it's gonna do well because the movie was that bad. Because it might. Because I noticed when I seen the trailer or the teaser for it, it didn't seem like a lot of people was excited.
Right.
If you listen, it was like, woo, like a couple of people, it was like, damn, okay, where's the energy at? Like, is it gonna do well or is it gonna do bad? Or is people tired of Borderlands? I don't know. But people wasn't really excited like I thought they would be. Or maybe, I don't know, I probably gotta turn the video up. Maybe it wasn't loud enough, but it don't seem like people was that excited.
People in the back couldn't hear him, huh?
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, because that movie was a train wreck. And that's a sad. That's sad. That's a sad situation that movie did so bad.
It's gonna be a movie-based game.
That'd be horrible. And they're gonna have Kevin Hart voicing him, and they're gonna have all the cast. I like when that dude helped that sewer line up though. The one that helped the people that worked there. That was tight too.
That's a critical error right there.
They didn't even bother to edit that out. They just said, we good. Just send it off. They won't notice.
Ain't nobody gonna notice this.
Yeah, they ain't gonna notice it. We live in a day and age where people notice a lot of stuff, man.
Right.
And you can, and with the technology we have, everybody should, you don't even have to have the keenest eye. You can just kind of see it. Like, hey, man, they didn't even try to hide that. Like, it's just in your face. It's blatant. You know what I mean? It's like, damn. Who's hired the editing team? They need to fire everybody. Yeah.
they got the same people that were doing the MCU movies. They took over.
That's a sad situation, man. That's a crying shame.
Oh my goodness, that's
People
funny.
spend millions of dollars on these projects, and it just can't get it right. I don't get it.
That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. Yeah. I don't know either. It's just like,
What is it, 100 million for that movie to make or something like
I
that?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's higher. It seems like a lot of the movies that don't do well have these crazy budgets. And it's like, do you venture away from hiring celebrities or just
Yeah.
big name people, or do you hire people who know their craft?
Well, it seemed like they go with the big name because people was wondering, like, why did they use Jack Black for Claptrap instead of
Mm,
just using the Claptrap? What was wrong with using the video game character's voice? You
right,
know,
right.
we have Black. I mean,
Jack Black.
Jack Black did a good job as far as
Hmm.
what I've been heard because it kept some of the humor and
Hmm.
things of that such. But it's like, well,
Did you need
why
him?
you couldn't just why you couldn't just
Yeah,
use
yeah.
you know the original voiceover. It ain't like he's
Right.
deceased or anything like that. He's still with the,
Hell,
he's
he's the
still
reason why
whatever.
he's famous.
Yeah, like you push him to the side to put this big name actor in there. You probably could have gave that, person that money that you gave that actor or whatever. I don't know.
Very
I don't know.
true.
I get a headache thinking about some of the stuff. Some of this stuff is just it stresses me out. It stresses me out.
I think I think if they just venture and actually hire people who are actually interested in this sort of material, I think that would sort of be the best direction.
Yeah.
I think it was this movie where the director told everybody not to look into it. No, no, it wasn't this. It was something else. That's a whole different. Um, yeah, that's a whole different media group that I'm about to talk about. So I won't bring that up, so because I don't
Okay.
remember it
All right.
too well. But
They gonna bring this channel down. Oh, we got it. We're good. There you go. He was talking that shit.
Goody, goody.
Bring that. Give me that channel. Give me that channel.
But
Oh man.
I think that's it for us, huh?
Yeah. That about wraps it up. Until the next video.
To the next one. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, share it, do all that stuff if you actually like the show, or if you feel like there are some things we missed, or you guys want us to talk about. Leave it down in the comment for us.
Yeah, we look forward to the trash talk. That's what gets the mind stimulating. We look forward to the trash talk. Go on ahead and voice your views.
Uh,
Talk all the trash you want. You know, no matter how wrong you are, just go on and leave it down there.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.